Hey, hey, hey! What's up, everybody? Blah, 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 blah. I kind of said that weird, didn't I? What's up, everybody? Now that's more accentuated, right? Now we can understand. What language was I speaking there for a moment? I don't know. If you know, let me know. So that way we all know. Jess here and Kaden. We are all here tonight. And as you see, this is what we're working on tonight. The paper in the background is the Craft Consortium Tropical Paradise paper. As you can tell, I chose not to do a lot of color tonight. I'm trying to, do some different things instead of so much color or this or that, just testing things out, doing something a little different. So I'm going to go ahead and start off, give people a few minutes to come in like I normally do.
That's the whole life.
Oh, goodness, sorry.
And
oh, God. Okay, wait.
I will start to go through some of the product we'll use tonight, just to give people a couple minutes to come in, like I said.
Okay.
You okay?
Am I on the right one? I think I'm on the right one.
You okay?
Yeah, I feel like I'm on the wrong stream.
Huh. I feel like you're on the wrong stream, huh?
Okay, there we go.
That's kind of weird. Okay, you're good now? All right. Awesome sauce.
Oh, no, I need to turn that off.
Okay, so this is going to be the general consensus or general composition of what we're going to be using.
Jonathan says hi.
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in tonight. I'm sure you're checking out Caden and seeing what's up. The filigree here. The filigree here, I did emboss with silver embossing powder by American Crafts. I do have that bottle, but it is on the other side of the room. I neglected to bring that bottle over here to show you guys what I was using. But that is some silver embossing powder from American Crafts that I pre-embossed, so that way you guys aren't listening to my, my heat dry. So there's that. And the flowers are from Prima. Let me pull out they're from the Prima Rose Quartz. So those are the flowers that are on here, as well as these. So these are the roses from Rose Quartz. And as you can see, I took the bottom three, which are the gray roses that you see kind of randomly. None of these tags are going to be the same. Obviously, as you can see, they're all a little bit different with a little bit different flowers. But those are the main flowers we're using are the Prima Rose Quartz flowers. The little black ones are from Lena. She made those for me. And these, all the frames, minus this one, is Tim Holtz. Let's see, I have that package. Is the Tim Holtz Adornments. See, I don't know. I don't want to get the glare. It's the Adornments Deco frames. So those are the frames I'm using, as well as the My Momenta. I used one of two of the frames from that one. Let me see where that little package is in here. Oh, there it is. So in the other frame right here, the smaller one is from My Momenta, and I used the smaller frame in here. So that way you guys know that. And then I wanted to use some die cuts, some leaves. So I went ahead and pre-cut out some glittery silver little leaves from Altenew. That's where they came from. I used that die right there to cut out these leaves. So you can see that. That's how I cut those out. And this is the glitter stock paper from Craft Consortium. It does not shed. So I don't know if you can see that pretty well. I'm trying to get to, yeah, it does not shed. Like a lot of the glitter paper I have sheds. And this is the only glitter paper that doesn't, that I have in my stash that doesn't shed. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I thought about taking these leaves and layering them over that a little bit. So I don't know. We'll see if it works out. If it doesn't, we'll see. We're going to kind of play around with those. I pre-cut them. So yeah, I'm just kind of going over the products. So that way you guys know what I used. Let's see. 2 of the black rose, no, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 roses are from, I believe this is Michael's. I want to say this is a Michael's brand. It doesn't really say Michael's brand on it, but I want to say it's Michael's. I could be wrong though. So there's those. And I've got a few other products just kind of randomly in my little box here that I wanted to try to use. I want to try to use this Dresden trim, the silver. I think we've given people enough time. What do you guys think? I think we've gone a few minutes in here.
We've gone 5 minutes.
That is all the product that you see here. And then from here on out, obviously, I will tell you what is what and all that good stuff. And then there will be a product list at the end. Mr. Caden is actually helping me out a lot with that, and he's taking care of that part. Don't worry, I pay him. So
I'm getting paid.
he gets paid to do this. So yeah, not that he doesn't want to do it, but you know, a little incentive, you know.
But you know how that goes.
And we're going to use in the background, and this is a Prima stencil. It came in some flowers that I bought from my Rusty Crown. I bought some flowers from her, and Prima's really cool. They always add something to their flower packages, whether it's a sheet of vellum or a stencil. What's up, buddy?
Jonathan says hi again.
Hey, what's up, man?
Can you hear us?
Hey, Jonathan, can you hear us? Are we good? Uh-oh, let's hope they can hear us.
I have the mic.
Okay,
on,
you do have the mic on. Okay, cool. Or you don't know if he's just saying hi again or whatever. Okay.
He didn't hear us.
Rock on, no problem. Okay, for
Yeah,
now,
he can hear us.
I'm going to go ahead and start disassembling these. So I think what I'm going to do to save, because there's so many of them, there's 6 of them tonight, and they're going to be kind of basic. So it's going to be kind of, you know, still, you know, a quickish kind of live. But I want to go one at a time because I don't want to get my flowers mixed up because there are so many of them. So I'm just going to scoot that aside, and then I'm going to use the stencil. And with this, thank you, Grandma. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi, Grandma says hi, everybody. She's going to go watch her show. She came down for some coffee, I do believe, is what she came down for. So we are coffee people here. I don't know if anyone else likes coffee, but we love our coffee.
Miss Tiffany said, "Hey Jess, your stream wasn't showing up in my feed. Sorry, I'm late."
No worries, you're not late at all. We haven't even really started. We had just gotten just finished talking about some of the product we're using tonight. So these are, I didn't tell you guys these are altered tags. These were chipboard tags. Someone sent these to me. They originally, on this side of the tag, the opposite side, has like a floral design on it, and obviously I, you know, put the paper over the floral design. And to adhere these, I used the Xyron Creative Station light to literally push the chipboard tags through the machine and have the paper adheres to it. Much easier than using any other like gel or glue or anything like that. I really, really love that little station. It makes these things so much cleaner. I will be putting a hole in these a little bit later. I just for now, I just wanted to save the time, and I'll do that a little bit later and add some string or something like that. So for now, we're going to use, I didn't show you this. We're going to use the Prima stencil that came in the flower package, and we're going to use the Rust Effect Paste Yellow from Finnabair, Prima Marketing. So that's what we're going to use there. So I've got it. This one looks really liquidy compared to a lot of her other pastes. This is the only paste that actually is kind of thin. So if you wanted to, you could always add some baby powder to it to thicken it up just a little bit. But be careful with how much baby powder you add, because you can add too much and then it's ruined.
Miss Nellie said, "Woohoo, Nellie!"
Hey, what's up, Miss Nellie? We got Nellie in the house. We got Tiffany in the house. What? We got Jonathan in the house. Who else is out there? Anybody want to say hello?
Is anyone there?
Just, you know, me being my silly self, my silly self.
There was a robber that got caught because he was laughing at a joke that he heard downstairs.
What? That's kind of funny. It's stupid but funny.
Imagine robbing someone's house and someone tells a joke and you start laughing.
That's pretty crazy. So I'm just going to lightly go over, and I'm not going to use the whole stencil. I'm only going to go from one edge to the other edge. So I'm going to do this edge, and then once I'm done there, I'm going to go over here. I'm not going to cover the whole piece. So now I'm going to kind of cover that. Sorry. I'm going to cover that and then do the other corner over here, the bottom corner, shall I say, the bottom right corner. The bottom right corner. And I'll go a little bit here like that on the end just to kind of tie it in. Maybe I should do that on the top too, just to, you know, make it all cohesive. You know. So how's everybody doing tonight, by the way? Oh, that looks really good. Look at that.
Miss Nelly said, "Huh, hiding." Oh wait, hold on. Miss Tiffany said, "I'm trying to sneak a few minutes before my kids find me. They want to go swimming."
Oh
yeah, because it's 6 o'clock down. Like,
yeah, it is.
9?
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit, yeah, it's 9 here, but it's not that late over there. All right, so there's that one. So I'm going to put this one aside.
Oh, so quick. That's why Miss Nelly said, haha, hiding. Oh, and Jonathan said, good as I can be.
Good, good. It's a blessing. It's a blessing that we are well. So I'm going to put this one over here. Like I said, I'm a little nervous about getting the flowers mixed up because they are kind of together with each piece. My apologies. Trying to, I guess, probably talk too fast. I'm probably trying to talk too fast.
You better not talk too fast.
Because then people won't understand me. They'll be like, this lady, I can't understand what she's saying.
That's how that works.
You know? Is the focus on the camera and everything okay? It's not like going crazy or wonky or anything?
No, it's not.
Okay, cool.
Miss Nelly said, doing good. Just finished my voiceover for my hot video. Sounds like C word, but whatever. Haha.
Oh, okay. I know what she's saying. Yeah. Are you still sick, Nelly? I know you were saying you were hoping your voice was a little better for the voiceover. Are you feeling a little better? Is your voice better now? Just inquiring. I hope you're better. So now I'm going to move this one aside.
That looks really cool.
I'm going to move this just right over here and let it dry. It shouldn't take too long for these to dry. It really shouldn't. This stuff dries really quick, by the way, guys. So now I'm just going to put these flowers aside over here. Put them right over there so I know which tag they go with. And I'm just going to repeat the same process over again. Oh, Miss Tiffany, cool video the other day. I think it was yesterday with you and Abby.
Miss Tiffany said, Jess, you jinxed the camera. It's going wonky now.
Oh, is it going wonky?
Well, now it stopped. Oh, there it goes again.
I was going to say, usually if you put something up there to get it to focus, it will start focusing. Did that work?
It did work.
Yeah, if I get too, I've noticed that if I put something close to the camera and don't allow it time to refocus, like if I pull it down too quick, it does that zoom in and out kind of thing. And I've gone back and watched some of my, not watched them, but like gone back to reply to comments. And I've noticed that it does that. And I'm like, oh no, I was like, you got to let me know if that happens. So now I'm trying to keep a better eye on that, so that way it doesn't happen, because I can just imagine there's probably some people who can't, watch that. It would be too much. Yeah, just too much to watch that, the focus, the camera trying to focus. Even for me, honestly, when I was going back to reply to comments, I was like, what the heck? I was like, what? Stop it.
Miss Nelly said, I still sound like I smoked some Marlboros a day. Haha, but it's getting better.
Aww.
She also said, girl, you watch your own videos.
Shh, you're not supposed to tell anybody.
Miss Tiffany said, turn the autofocus on.
Can you?
Off.
Oh.
Here, let me try that.
Oh, good idea. I know I'm kind of messing up my paper here, aren't I? I can always get a scrap piece of paper. Oh, no, not an envelope. I was altering some envelopes the other night, so I have some envelopes on top of my my little stack of paper I have above me for scrap.
Miss Tiffany, where would I do that?
She might know. Oh, I'm sure she does know. It's probably in the settings. In settings or something?
Let me go there.
I would think that would be in set. It would just make sense. So I'm just repeating the same process on every tag. I try to get some things done for you guys before my lives, but this is just something I didn't think I needed to get done before the live. And plus, it gives us some time to chit chat and, if you have any questions or, or anything like that.
Miss Nellie said, did you finish your altered envelopes? And Miss Tiffany has something to say, but didn't answer that question.
Okay. I did finish my altered envelopes. I finished them Monday evening and sent them out yesterday. So I did. I will tell you, I was frustrated as all get out, though, Nellie. I was so upset. Like, even my husband was like, it's going to be okay, babe. He was like, I can see your frustration. He's like, he was like, yeah, it was, I'm not going to lie. It was bad.
It's a Logitech HD Pro webcam C920.
Yes, that's what I'm using. Is that what she's asking, or
yeah, what camera do you have? Miss Nellie said, haha. Let me get it up again. Haha, Tiffany, I say it's for research purposes, lol. Miss Tiffany said you are always prepared. I haven't even found a book to alter tomorrow for my live.
Oh.
Jonathan put cookies and milk.
Cookies and milk.
Yay! Tardy party. So Jonathan supplies us.
Aw, thanks, Jonathan. We always need cookies and milk. We can never have too many of those. You're the best. I'm sure the tardy party girls will really appreciate you. You just make sure when they come on, you let them know that you have the cookies and milk. And thanks for joining, everybody. Thank you for coming in.
Tiffany said, do you have Windows? I think
yes, we do have Windows. We have Windows 10, right? I believe we have Windows 10, Caden. I'm pretty sure I have Windows 10.
So. Oh, hi, Tanner. Miss Nellie said, lol, Tiffany, I was thinking the same thing. My live streams are just winging it. Haha. Miss Jonathan. Jonathan says, gotta go. So he's gotta go.
Have a great night. You're taking all the cookies with you, though, man.
Make some for us.
All right, I'm going to put that tag aside. All right, last one. Last tag. This tag I'm actually going to put right over here because it goes with those flowers. And these flowers, I'm just going to boop, boop, knock right over there. And then I'll put that tag right there. Looks like this is going to, this is the very first one I did. Looks like the texture paste might take a little bit longer.
Miss Tiffany said, okay, click on the Windows icon on the left bottom and search for Logitech.
Check it out. Check it out. Oh yeah, I was gonna say something. Yeah, that was a cool video the other day, Miss Tiffany, with Abby. That was really neat. I'm sure she was like super excited. She sounded excited. I mean, how cool is that? You know what I mean? I'm sure she's super psyched about that and helping. All right, last one. There we go. There we go. I actually decided to use the texture paste and stencil literally at the last minute. Like, I just had the texture paste and the stencil idea at 8:50 something. I was like, oh yeah, let's do this, because I saw the yellow in these flowers here, the yellow, and then I saw the rust effect paste, and I was like, oh my goodness, those are perfect. Hey Tanner, are you still down here, buddy?
He went upstairs.
Okay. Can you go put this, or when you get a second, put that stencil in some water? Because if I don't, then it'll be destroyed.
Okay.
I gotta soak the off a little bit.
Miss Nellie said, I like the pop of color the rust paste adds to the tags.
I think it does. I picked it at the very, literally minutes before the live. I was like, you know what? I need a little more color, because originally what you saw with the flowers and stuff in the very beginning is what I had. I didn't have any texture paste or anything behind it. And I was like, you know what? I need a little more contrast. I need a little something more to add to this. So that's why I decided at the last minute to add that. Plus there is, I don't know if you can see it, been trying to work on my lighting. We are moving, so I'm hoping in the new craft room I'm going to have, I'll be able to work on the lighting with the camera, and it'll be better, because I've noticed the camera in this room or whatever, it doesn't seem to pick up the colors as well of whatever it is I'm making. So I'm gonna work on it. I promise. I'm gonna work on that. my craft room is actually the last room that's being packed in the house. My husband and kids and everybody are just like, yeah, don't touch your room. Don't. This is the last room that's being packed. So I won't actually be packing up my room until probably like July. I don't know, towards the middle of July. Let's put it that way, because it won't take me but a few hours to pack up the room because I have so many boxes, and you know, all of our stuff is usually packed away and tucked away and stuff, and I'm just gonna, you know, kind of just pack it together. So now that that's done, I'm going to move these flowers.
Miss Tiffany said, Jess, she really wants her own channel, but I'm not going to let my kids have a YouTube channels. I don't think I'm going to let her be in my lives anymore, but a voiceover now and then is okay, I think.
Oh, yeah, I know. I remember you talking about you having, not talking. I remember the live. Let me put it that way. I'm not going to talk about that, but yes, I can understand why you're doing what you're doing. I get it.
She said, lucky my husband made me pack my room first when we moved. Lol.
Oh, really?
No.
Little stinker? Stinker.
And apparently Miss Nellie says, oh, Tiff, totally understand why with all of that.
Yeah.
With all of what you went through.
Yeah, I can understand why.
I don't understand because I wasn't at the
And
time.
I don't understand why somebody would even do that. To be honest, you've got that much time on your hands. I'm a little speechless. Like, I just don't understand why somebody would do that. Like, it blows my mind. It's like, you have that much time on your hands. You can do something better with your life besides stalk somebody or use somebody's photos for fake accounts on YouTube and all. I just don't. It blows my mind.
Miss Zayamara said, hi, everyone.
Hey, Zaramara, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're making some tags tonight. I know I sound a little cheesy, but I really do appreciate you. Thank you. This metal tag here is actually like a bronzy color, and I need to make it silver like all the rest of the tags. All the rest of the tags are silver. Yeah, go ahead, bud.
He knew I would hide out in there and not pack any more to the house.
Oh, I see. Well,
Sly.
that's all I can really say about that. So I'm using, did I say what I was using? The brushed iron art metallique line of wax. I'll show it to you here again in just a second. But that's what I'm using to cover this metal tag to make it silver. And depending on what it looks like, depends on, I might brushed iron. I might brush some of the iron wax onto the other frames just to keep it cohesive. Yeah, just to keep it cohesive so the colors don't, clash or whatnot. Okay, let's see. All right, so that is much more of an iron color. But then again, I mean, these are pretty cool the way they are, Let's see. I'm trying to brush that a little bit. There we go, just to take some of the intensity of the silver out. Okay, maybe I can get it to match that one a little better, too. Because I really do like the color of this metal from Tim Holtz. That is a really cool steel metal color. So I'm going to go with that. I'm just going to leave it like that. When the texture paste dries, I wanted to brush over a little bit of the iron.
I'll make it craft says, hi, Jessica.
Hey, what's up, Monica? Thanks for joining us tonight. Holy moly, I've got all kinds of funsies going on. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. I do sing, so I do sing a little bit to you guys. So you do get a little bit of a concert.
You get a little sleepy.
This is some texture paste. This one looks like it's getting close to dry, but this is the very first tag that we texture pasted, and it's looking not completely dry yet. So that's a little kind of taking some of our time away. So instead, what we're going to do to let those dry a little bit, we're going to take some of the flowers and we're going to use some of the metallic brushed iron wax just to kind of distress the flowers a little bit to tie everything in. So that's what I'm going to do real quick while I have the time. How is everyone? How are all the newcomers?
I'll make it says, ooh, these tags are looking great. I'm doing good.
Yay! Good, good. So see, I'm just lightly brushing over the raised areas of it. So I'm not like, you know, getting it like really in there. Just a little bit, just to kind of bring in some of that silver, just to make everything cohesive. And I'm going to do the same thing to the texture paste. So then I'm going to get this flower and do the same thing to it. Whoop. Uh-oh. Zoom, zoom, zooming away.
Zoom.
All right, a little bit there. Doo, 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 doo. And I can always lay it down here and just kind of do it there. Well, while we're here, too, is there anything anyone would like to see from me in specific?
Miss Tiffany said, "Oh no, my kids found me."
Oh no! You gotta go
Bum.
swimming.
Hey
You
guys,
gotta
let's
go.
play some hide and seek.
Hide and seek. I'll see you in 30 minutes.
Hey, unrelated news, I'm going down to the store.
I'm gonna hide in my car, and no one will ever know. Do you have a pool at your house? Is that what they're wanting to do? Are you like going to like a friend's house, or
Probably a community pool, maybe.
or a community pool, or what kind of pool you got? Or do you have a pool at home? That'd be awesome, right? Just would never have to leave the house. You know?
There's no
You got a
reason to.
pool?
You got a pool.
You know? Grandma, that's one of her like dreams, is to have, she would love to have a pool.
Miss Nelly said, oh wait, no. Miss Tiffany said it stays 100 degrees until 9 p.m., so they have plenty of time to swim.
Oh wow, 100. Okay, yeah. I remember where you're from.
Miss Nelly said, "Lol, Tiff, you gotta get better at this hiding game." Miss Tiffany said, "We got a real pool."
Oh, cool.
And Miss
Good.
Nelly said, "Jess, I want to see you stamping."
Oh gosh, stamping. Oh yeah, we were talking about that, weren't we? Yes, I am terrible when it comes to one-dimensional art. That's why I admire my cartist friends, Xiomara and Monica. You guys inspire me, because I just, those the arts that you do, the one-dimensional, like the stamping and the coloring, and I just don't have the patience for it. It's out of my comfort zone, so I get really scared and I'm intimidated. I am severely intimidated by stamps, unless it's like stamping on a background like this, like just taking a stamp and just randomly stamping. I have no problem with that. But to actually make a scene or to alter envelopes, for instance, like for the exchange I had to do, I was severely terrified.
Miss Nelly said, "I'm gonna get you stamping yet."
You will. I got to get more comfortable with putting those together. And I do prefer like what's the word? Random stamping. I don't like to like make scenes like some of my cartist friends, where they can make scenes and they color them. Just like, oh my god.
Miss Tiffany said, "Do you have a Tim Holtz stamp platform?"
I do have the stamp platform. I do. I wonder if there's something wrong with it, though. I feel like I'm using it wrong. Because sometimes when I feel like the stamps don't go down all the way, and then I get, if it's around the edges, like where the edges of the mat are, if I put a stencil too close to the edge, it doesn't want to fully stamp the stamp. So I have to make sure that the stamp is literally in the middle of the mat. Or do you guys have problems with that, or is it maybe I just have a faulty mat? I don't know.
Miss Tiffany said, "Okay, no excuses. Get stamping." Miss
See,
Nelly,
you're good at that too.
Miss Nelly said, "Girl, you got a platform and you ain't stamping."
I know, right? I've got a platform for not necessarily perfection, but to help with,
Miss
You're
Nelly
right.
said, "That's my fave tool." Lol.
The stamp platform. It is a really neat tool. My husband actually bought it for me, believe it or not. He bought it for me as a little prize last year. I said last year, didn't? Shh, don't tell anybody. I've had it for a year now. I think I've used it. Caden might be right. Twice, 2-3 times, and it literally sits right underneath my mixed media desk, so I can use it at any time because it's right there at my fingertips, no matter what, wherever I am, no matter what I'm doing, it's right there. But I don't do it. Shame on me. I know.
Shame.
I know. Shame. I'm sorry. I'm such a bad girl. Such a bad girl.
With this group of people.
Right? Shh, don't tell anybody. You're here, though.
I guess.
All right. See, I didn't like the way that one turned out. It's a little, whatever. It is what it is. Now this one, last one. I think it's because it's a lighter color than the rest of the flowers. The rest of the flowers are a lot more, I'm going to rub some of that off, are a lot more darker. A lot more darker. That's not proper English at all. A lot darker.
Miss Tiffany said, I have 2 platforms and the travel platform. I love it.
The travel, I don't have the travel platform. Is that
I
one
love it
smaller?
too.
Is that a smaller platform? Well, obviously, if
Probably
it's
like
travel,
Lego.
so it's probably a smaller platform, huh?
And by I love it, I think she means like I love the project or I love the platform.
I'm thinking the platform because that's what we were talking about.
Right.
So I'm going to say platform. She loves her platform. And I've seen you use it in your videos too. So, I mean, yeah, you definitely do use it. That's for sure. I'm terribles. I've got stuff in my craft room I don't know if I'll ever use. But hey, that's what giveaways are for too, right? Yeah. Share with the community. Share, share, share. But anyways, so I did share a post today for all my crafty friends. Go ahead.
Jonathan said, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back, man. Thanks for coming back. Thank you, thank you. So there's my gray, just giving our giving our texture paste some time to dry. It's almost dry too. They're all almost dry, which is perfect. So that means this is one less step that we have to do later, which is what I anticipated we were going to do it later, and now we're not.
Miss Tiffany said the travel platform I have the issue of the stamp, not the stamping.
Oh, okay. So So it does it kind of like my issue too? Like it doesn't.
Miss Nelly said, Tiff, I'm right there with you. I love them both.
Yeah, you guys are awesome though. You guys are awesome at stamping and not, you know what? Let me be honest. I probably overthink. Let me put it that way. I probably overthink it because stamping really shouldn't be that hard. I think I just overthink it and get stuck in my head because it's not 3D. Like, you know, it's not the mixed media. It's flat. And I get stuck in my head when it comes to flat.
Miss Tiffany said, I love your tags.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you going to have to go swimming? Well, or watch the kiddos or whatnot?
Do I have to?
So there's the Metallique. Oh, wait, let's see. Now that the paste is dryish, let's go ahead and tack on a little bit of the paste, or a little bit of, sorry, I'm getting my words all mixed up. A little bit of the wax onto the paste. So that's tied in. That's kind of what I wanted to do a little bit. Not all over it, just kind of a little bit here and there, just to see it.
Just a little bit. Miss Nelly said, you def overthink it. I will teach you to make layers with just stamps.
Ooh, make layers with stamps? What?
Miss Tiffany said, yes, I need to go. Abby is all up in my face.
That's cute.
All up in my face.
Well, maybe you'll join us later, maybe not, but thank you for stopping in, Miss Tiffany. Woohoo!
And I said, hey, Abby.
Hello, Miss Abby. Ready to go swimming, lady? Yes, I stuck up for you. I know Mom said you guys wanted to go swimming.
Miss Tiffany
You're
said,
welcome.
I'll try to catch you in a little bit. Nelly, are you going live after?
Yeah, Nelly used to go live or for a couple weeks there, she used to go live after us. We were trying to get Miss Shannon to go live too, but yeah. So Miss Shannon actually, I'm not sure if she's going to be here tonight. She might not. She has been working. She got a job, and you know, when you haven't worked for a little bit, it's a lot to get used to. It's a whole different, you know, thing. So she might be here a little bit later. We'll find out. I'm sure she'll pop in and say hi or something. So
Miss Nelly said, maybe I'll go live after. We will see. We'll probably have. We'll see. My voice sounds terrible though. Okay, there we go.
I get it. If it hurts too much to talk to, like sometimes your voice box just, you know, it hurts. You don't want to, you know, use it. So I'm gonna put that tag back there. Does your voice hurt at all, or like does it hurt to talk at all or anything? Like, you know.
Say an example sentence for us.
What do you mean?
I was making a joke. Like,
Oh, okay.
test your voice a little bit.
Because
real quick for
you
us.
can't, yeah, because you can't do that over a live. Yeah, she can't voice. So you was making a joke, eh? You was the jokey man. Right. Anyone have any questions or anything? Probably. Just let me know or anything like that. Or if I miss something, I miss a product or something like that, just let me know. I will have a product list available once it's all said and done.
Miss Nelly said it don't hurt, it just isn't there. No.
Okay, it don't hurt. Okay, good. At least it doesn't hurt. I know there have been times where I've been sick and it actually hurts to even like talk too much, like over an extended period of time. I'm not saying just like in general. I'm saying like talking over an extended period of time is really what I'm trying to say. So I just started watching this new series on Netflix called Dark. It's pretty interesting.
Real quick, Miss Nelly said, are the tags just cardstock?
Actually, yeah, I did say that earlier. They are chipboard. Actually, Monica's here. Miss I'll Make It Craft. She's here. These are the chipboard tags she sent me in a giveaway, actually. Originally there was a floral floral designs on all of these tags. There was a floral design. Obviously I used that part of it to cover it with the paper so I can make the tags. And so these are actually I guess it would be chipboard. So it's not cardstock, it's chipboard. It's like a thick chipboard, if you can see kind of how thick that is. Hopefully you can see how thick it is. But yeah, and don't worry, I will be doing a hole behind there and adding some string and stuff. So, but yeah, there's that. So I think we're done with the metallic wax for now. I think we've waxed everything we're going to wax.
Miss Nelly said, oh, nice.
And I do want to use some white gesso. So I'm going to, yes, I am going to splatter. But I would prefer to splatter everything prior to putting anything on. So I am going to say that. I don't necessarily like splattering every single little thing now, like I usually do. I usually wait to splatter everything until after the whole composition is done. I'm not going to do that tonight. So tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few things here and there and cover up some of my flowers, cover up what I don't want splattered. I know it probably looks like a mess. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to kind of move them around. And I'm going to use some white gesso here. Gesso. I don't know why I say gesso, because that's not the way you say it. It's gesso. It's gesso. So I'm just going to take the lid of it and use the lid. Oh, snapples apples. There we go. And I've got some scrap paper here. Not this one. I'm going to use some of the Xyron little sheets of paper to scoop up some of the white gesso here. Don't need a lot. That's the thing when it comes to splattering, whether you're going to splatter paint or you're going to splatter gesso, but black or white gesso, you don't need a lot of paint. So even if like you have a squeeze bottle, I know I have some paints that kind of come in a squeeze bottle, you don't need a lot. So don't be worried about that. I'm going to add some water in here. There we go. Right, I think I might need just a little bit more because I can tell by the way that looks, it's just a little too much water. And what will happen if you use too much water is the gesso won't come out as clear, like as white. Let me put it that way. I learned that from experience. So just FYI for future, or if you wanted to try some mixed media, just FYI on the splattering for that. All right, so here we go. Gonna splatter a little bit here and there.
You got a little on your desk.
A little bit, just a little bit. At least the cool thing with gesso is it comes right off with water. Like there's no, it's amazing. Gesso is less resistant than paint. Am I saying that right? Like it
It's
comes
less-
off easier.
It's less dense.
Comes off much easier than paint does.
Jonathan, what's your preference on line art? What's line art? Like drawing?
What's my preference on line art? Like, yeah, what do you mean by that?
I think you might mean like drawing with the pencil, but I'm not sure.
Well, we'll wait for his answer then. I'm not much of a I don't know how to even say that. Drawist?
Graphite artist.
I'm not much of, yeah. I don't really do a lot of pencil work or pen work, I guess you could kind of say in a sense. Penmanship?
No, because penmanship's how you write.
Yeah, that's more like how you write. You're right. So if that answers your question, I hope it does. Yeah, I don't really draw. If anybody is an artist in this house that draws, it would be Caden. He's the one who can draw, you know, decently. So there's that. That's done. So now I'm going to take off my little flowers, you know, unprotect all my goodies here. And get rid of some of the clutter. There's that.
Mara said, looking good. Hard eyes.
Thank you. Thank you. We're coming along very nicely, too. This is, yeah, very nicely. So I'm going to put that one back over there. Put the lid back on my gesso so it doesn't dry out and get clumpy. One thing about gesso is if you like leave the lid off of it, it will become thicker. I get if that makes sense to you. It like takes some of the moisture out of the gesso, so it'll be thicker. I'm kind of doing an experiment on it to see if I can make a cheaper gesso, like a cheaper. Okay, basically the Artist Loft from Hobby Lobby, is their gesso is very thin. It's like when I paint something with it, I have to use 2 or 3 layers to make the true color come out, if that makes sense. So if I'm painting something brown with white gesso, I have to paint 2 or 3 layers on that. So my point to my experiment is I wanted to take the moisture out of the gesso and I'm going to try to add white paint to it to see if I can not necessarily make my own, but in a sense make my own heavy gesso without having to buy the more expensive product. Hopefully I'm making sense there. So this one goes here. So we're going to keep the tags organized by their flowers. So I'm going to put that one there, put that one there. All right. So one tag at a time here. Sorry about my mess right here. I hope it's not bothering anybody.
You are very, very messy.
Maybe I can put some white paper over that so it's not so, you know, everybody's eyes and stuff. So here we go. First one. We have the Creative Embellishments filigree chipboard, which I embossed with Silver American Crafts embossing powder. Which
looks awesome.
And that was Caden's idea, by the way, because this afternoon I was playing with how to color these the chipboards, and Caden was like, "Well, why don't you do silver if you're wanting to do silver?" I was like, "Oh, no, that's probably a pretty good idea. I think I might like that."
Jonathan. He said he sent me a text that said this is line art, but nothing's attached to it.
Oh no.
So maybe the file didn't go through.
Maybe it did not go through. Let's see. Let me make sure I had I think it went that way. I think that's
Jonathan,
the way it went.
Do you mean like drawing with a pencil?
Yeah, are you talking about like drawing with a pencil? Yeah, that's how it went. Then the tag goes right there. And I'm going to be using some quotes, some Tim Holtz small talk quotes to kind of go in the frame or around the frame, to be in the frame, basically. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So here's this so far.
No, that's not what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not real sure.
Let me search up line art.
Kind of have to. I know I'm an artist, right? I should know what that is.
Yeah.
Does anybody else know what Jonathan means by line art or whatnot? I'm not real sure what he means by that. I would assume drawing. I you know, that's what I would assume. So there's that so far. let's see. I do want to probably use some leaves. So I'm going to, let's see here. I've got my metals and I've got, oh wait, that's right.
So yeah, it's like drawing. Line or line drawing is any image that consists of distinct straight or curved lines placed against a usually plain background without G-R-A-D-A-T-I-O-N-S. Gradations in shade, darkness, or hue color to represent two-dimensional, three-dimensional. Oh, so it's just drawing without the color.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, without color. Well, without color? Okay. Yeah, no, I don't.
Its drawings made completely of lines. Yeah, so yeah, it's graphite drawing.
Yeah, I don't do that. I tried as a kid, believe me. I tried my darndest as a kid to try and be an artist and draw. I just, my hands my hands refused to work with me. That's all I can really say, is my hands refused. They would said, nope, I'm not going to do it. Like, okay. Not today. So I'm thinking I'm going to put this Dresden trim right here. I did show that, right? The Prima Marketing Dresden trim. And that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to get my little handy dandy scissors, little Fisker scissors here, and going to cut it off. Let's see. I'm thinking right in the middle, actually. The middle looks just about perfect. All right. Yep, just like that. And I might as well, while I'm here, all the tags are the exact same size. So I'm just going to cut them, go ahead and cut them all. You might as well save some time for later, right? That way it's done. And I'm going to go on the back side because I can't really see it from the front. So I'm going to go on the back and cut it from the back. There's 2 because we've got 6 tags. So we're going to cut 6 of these. So what's everyone been up to this week? Everyone doing good, staying busy? I'm sure, right? I'm sure we're all staying busy. I'm sure. Let me know. Let me know. And then this is number 4, right? Number 4. Okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. And we're working on number 5 out of 6. 5. And 1 more. And we've got them all.
Miss Zaramara said very busy. Jonathan said very.
Very busy, huh? Staying busy with like crafts or just busy life? Busy life. I know that those exist.
Oh, I just got the photo.
Oh, you just got a photo from him?
Oh, that looks cool. Look at that.
Oh, okay. Line art. Okay, I see now. That's not so bad. Oh, so that kind of reminds me of mandalas and stuff. Like when people draw mandalas.
Oh, yeah.
And they make like little, shapes and designs out of like lines, basically lines and circles. And now that I actually did, I didn't do it in black and white though. I did it in color when I altered some envelopes. I decided to get out my pens and markers and just kind of go to town on the envelope. And I just started doodling. Literally, I just started doodling on the envelope.
Doodle.
I did not take any pictures of the envelopes though. So once my swap partner gets the envelopes, which should be tomorrow, once she shares them, I'll probably just kind of share her post or something like that. I neglected to take photos because I was on a time crunch. I needed to get those things out because they were due by the end of, or due to be sent out by the end of the month. But I didn't want to crunch it that close. I wanted to get it done and stuff. So, and I did use Fabri-tac to adhere this. I'm really enjoying the Fabri-tac actually. It is better than I do love my tacky glue. Don't get me wrong. I do love my tacky glue, but Fabri-tac, there's no leftover residue, if that makes sense. If you've used tacky glue, there is like if there's any smushing or there's any like tacky glue been smushed out from your whatever you put down, you will see it after it dries. Like you'll see a little gloss or something left from the tacky glue. With Fabri-tac, I haven't noticed that. So I think that's really kind of a cool property to the Fabri-tac, just for anybody out there, you know, wondering.
Jonathan said it has been very stressful.
Very stressful. Oh, really? Are y'all moving, or what are you stressed out about, man? What's got you stressing out? Drawing? Just messing. Just messing. So I am using Fabri-tac on this, though I'm not going to use it everywhere. I'm just going to kind of, you know, just a little bit of here and there just to get it onto the paper. I think that'll probably be good on this, and then I'll just adhere it. And if you have any spider webs, you just kind of take a pencil or something and
Jonathan said I'd rather not say.
okay, no worries, man. Gotcha. I hope everything gets better soon, or whatnots. You know, I do. I mean it. Yes. So now I'm going to just adhere this. I'm thinking probably right about there. I think that's just about perfect. All right. And the cool thing about the Fabri-tac versus tacky glue is it's much quicker to adhere, so you can move on. Whereas tacky glue takes a lot longer. The stuff on your project will move much easier than the tacky glue. So yeah, just FYI, just putting that out there. And just use some Fabri-tac there. I think that's good. Just like that, just a little bit there. And I'm going to put that one right there. And then with the Fabri-tac, if you just hold it down for just like, you know, a few seconds like that, that's all it really takes to kind of keep it in its spot. Did we want to use some leaves? That would be, now would be a good time to do that if we wanted to use some leaves. So I'm thinking, see, I kind of wanted to overlay these. I don't know that it'll work the way I want it to, but let me see. That's kind of how I was thinking of using it, was kind of like that, just to kind of give it a little bit more of a 3D element and to bring some more green in. What do you guys think? Is that too much? Do you guys think that's too much?
But yeah, it wasn't in response to is it too much.
Okay. Because then this flower would go up here too, like that, somewhere like that or something. Because I've got smaller little black flowers that I can use. I've thought about using some of these right here, some of those little flowers. I think those are really cute. I thought they might tie in here.
Jonathan said use it.
Use the leaves. I did think about adding some silver to the edges of these leaves. Do you think I should add some silver? I forgot about that. To kind of make them, you know, just to kind of tie it in a little better. What do you guys think? Or maybe I can do it to one leaf and we can see what the effect is. That's what I'm trying to say. We can see if we like it or not. If we don't like it, then obviously we don't like it. It ain't no good. But let's try one. Let's try the backside just in case, just to see, because then I won't ever be able to use the leaf again if I don't, you know, do it. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's see here.
He said, I don't know.
Okay. So I don't know. I think it kind of does. It does kind of tie it in a little better. I think it doesn't stick out so much like a sore thumb, you know? So I think I'm going to go ahead and try that. Yeah. Yep. Anybody have any questions or anything so far with what I'm doing? Probably not, huh? It's okay. I'm just going to, tie all that in. I think that does work pretty good. Plus, it kind of gets rid of that red tip that it had going on there. Kind of makes it a little grungy, you know, a little bit of a, you know, floral grunge, like, you know, y'all know how I like my grunge. So let's see, I've got 12 leaves. I cut out 12 leaves. Now let's see if we like silver on these leaves or not, because we might not like silver. I'm not sure if I like it. I don't know. I have not made a definitive decision yet if it's going to be good. Let me think. Let me see. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I think it kind of takes away from some of the sparkle there. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think that looks good, or should I just ixnay it and just pretend like it never happened? Or maybe should I just get rid of this leaf and use that leaf? Conundrums. Crafting conundrums.
Gotta go again.
Oh, well, we'll see you again, maybe. But see, I can always use 2, because I did cut out 2 leaves for each card. I did. I cut out 12. So, and you could always do one over here. Like, no, I don't like that. I think I like that better when it was over here. What do you guys think? Do you think that looks a little better? I think that, I don't know. I don't know that I like this leaf. I don't know. I think it might, yeah, I think it's kind of taken away from the flower. I kind of like this one better. Okay. I hope you guys like it too. I hope you like it too.
I like it.
Well, that's what matters, as long as you like it. All right. Oh, I don't know if I would took that out of the camera or not. I might have. My bad. My bad. I'm like being all secretive over here, like not showing you what I'm doing. So yeah, I just took the wax and just used my finger and went like this. I didn't even rub it on. I just put it on the edge. And then once I was done, I just kind of lightly just kind of went over it like that. So that's what I'm doing with the edges. Okay, I think I like it. So we'll keep the wax open for each tag. Now I'm going to, this is down. I'm going to make sure I have this down pretty good underneath there. And to also help with kind of re-adhering the flower, since I've moved the flower multiple times now. I'm going to put that just like that right there. And you can always kind of play with your paper and kind of give it a little bit of distressing, kind of make it come to life a little bit. So, you know, kind of do something like that. So, and it does really add a lot to your projects. It kind of makes it come to life. That's probably the, whoop, my bad. That's probably the best way to explain it, is to kind of make it look more real, if that makes sense, you know, and lively. Oh, there, looky there, see? Not bad, not bad. We just got to adhere our flowers here. Okay, okay. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. What about you guys? I'm digging it.
No one's saying much.
Yeah, that's all right. They could be a here and just out of support, but actually doing some of their own crafts, or, you know, doing something else, which I appreciate that too.
So they can't respond.
And sometimes, you know, you don't really have a question. You're watching and seeing what, you know, what is going on. So now I'm going to put that little bugger right over here, just like that. And then I'm going to adhere this flower. And I do have some smaller flowers that I can add in the mix here. So it's not like it's just going to be these 3 flowers. I do have some smaller flowers. And I'm going to tuck this one under just a little bit, just to kind of tuck it under. And it'll, you know, it's kind of peeking through there. And you can see the little yellow dot that matches the texture paper. Yeah, the rust effect paste. So put a little bit of Fabri-tac on this one. It is a little stringy. It is kind of like spider webby, but it's worth it. Don't worry. It is definitely an awesome product. I really am enjoying using it. There we go. So there's our general consensus for our tags. It's definitely different. See, it's not like super full of color or anything. I was thinking about using...
Ryan Crawford says, sorry I'm late.
Oh my goodness. Welcome, Ryan. Welcome. Oh my gosh.
We're in the tardy party now.
This is... No, Ryan's not in the tardy party. Ryan is my best friend of 28, 29. Let's see. I'm 35. Take away 7.
Oh,
That's 28.
Ryan?
That's 28 years. Me and Ryan have been friends for 28 years. That's my best friend. Hey, how are you, love? I'm so happy you're able to make it. How are you doing? I know it's been kind of... Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I love you. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy to see you. We're making some tags tonight.
Ryan said, yep, I'm good. Or, yep, good.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that, love. Thank you for coming. It's an honor to have you. It is. So now I'm just going to add some of the flowers that I had made from Lena. She is from Bali, Indonesia. And I requested to have some flowers made. And she made these flowers for me. It's just absolutely beautiful. I don't know how she does it, but she does. And it's amazing. I love it.
Miss Ryan said, I love you too. The tags look awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Miss Ryan has gotten a lot of my art over the years. Yeah, I've been making, I even have a stash of stuff just sitting here in my craft room. And I have a box of more things that I have yet to send her. Her mom was here earlier this year. Yeah, because we're almost in July. Her mom was here in July. So I took the opportunity, took advantage of her mom being here, like, here, hey, take these to her. So Ryan has received some of the things I first made for her, gosh, probably 8-10 years ago. So she can see how far my crafting abilities have come, because she's gotten some of the first things that I've made. So there's that. And I do want to add a little black flower though. I'm trying to find out where I have a little more black flowers. See, I was going to use that one in there. I want one black flower here. That's my thing, is I want one little black flower. Oh wait, no. Look, we can add metallic flowers. I forgot. See, and it's sitting right next to me. What? These are the Tim Holtz Floral Adornments. So that's what we're using to finish it off besides the quotes. I'm going to take this plastic off, this little protectant here, and we'll see which flower we want to use. See, maybe this one? Or should I make it a little bigger? Maybe... Oh, that's the same one.
Miss Nelly said, I'm back. Had to take a break.
No worries. Welcome back, love. Welcome. Welcome back.
We're so awesome. She has to take a break from absorbing our awesomeness.
Oh, don't be conceited. So, yes, I'm going to add a metal flower to finish off my floralness on this tag. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. That just finishes it fantastically. I think that kind of, yeah. All right, so for this tag, let's see about adding a quote. We've got a a small window right there, so we can see about adding a small quote. I'm thinking black is going to be best. I feel like black is going to contrast the best against these tags.
Miss Nelly said, oh, but you guys are awesome.
Oh, thank you, Miss Nelly. Thank you. So what are you guys thinking? Believe in yourself? Oh, that's what I did make a post earlier today. I just want every single one of you to know how amazing you are and that you're beautiful, and no dream is too big for you. I did put a little post together. I know sometimes we all need to hear something positive. We all need to hear that we're worthy, I guess, in a sense, or that we can do it. And I like to put that positive energy into the universe. And I want to let you all know that you are amazing. And thank you for being amazing. Thank you for being my friend.
Miss Nelly said, oh, right back at you, sister. And Jonathan said she's not wrong.
Oh, about us being awesome? I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm
I'm
assuming
pretty sure.
that's what he was talking
I
about.
thought I didn't know Jonathan was still here.
I didn't know either. I thought he left. I thought he said he had to leave, but he's back.
We've been bamboozled.
We've been bamboozled. He might have just created some time for himself or something, or if I'm saying that right. You know what? I don't know. That might be a little too big. What do you guys think? Or I guess I could do it right. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. So maybe Never Give Up. That looks a little bit smaller. I think I might do that
Never
one.
gonna get.
Because you know me and positive quotes. I always like to try to do some positivity in pretty much everything I make. Almost a year ago or so, I used to always add stuff to my posts, like stories behind everything. But after time, it's become hard to take the time to do that. It takes a lot of energy and time to come up with and to write all those stories for every single piece. So I only do it on certain pieces now. Now, see, I like that, but I don't. It's like it's not quite right, you know? I don't know. Never give up. I do like the quote, but I don't know that I don't know, guys. I don't know if I like it. Do your best, but that's pretty much the same size as. No, it's actually a little smaller. Do your best. I mean, I'm still probably going to use these quotes on the other ones, except this frame is the smallest frame that out of all of these pieces.
Miss Ryan said try it diagonally.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't think about trying it diagonally, huh? If it's rounded diagonally. Kind of like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like that? I hope you can see it.
That's
right.
Actually pretty focused.
Pretty good. What do you guys think? Do you think that's okay? I'm gonna wait for your answers. Oh yeah. Or we can do a smaller quote. Do your best.
Jonathan says good. Oh, Miss Nellie said maybe a longer one diagonally.
Yeah, there is that. I guess, let's see, believe in yourself. Maybe I could just, see, this flower is almost in the way. That's the problem, is in order to do that, I kind of have to, okay, let's see. Let's try a longer one like Miss Nellie said. Life was meant for a great adventure.
Oh, Miss Nellie said, oh, but I like it rounded too. Jonathan says it good.
Oh, this is my favorite, oh no, it's not long enough though. It's one of my favorite quotes is creativity takes courage, and by golly, it does take courage. Oh my goodness. Especially with all those one-dimensional arts we were talking about. Be open to whatever comes next. That's a little bit longer, Nellie, and maybe we can see about putting it over the whole thing, if you know what I'm saying. It's a longer quote, so maybe it'll look better, but this is my technique on making it rounded. So anything you see or any quotes that you see that are kind of rounded on my art pieces, that's how I do it. All right, everyone. So there's that little technique, little heads up and technique that I do. It kind of makes the piece come to life a little bit more, like I was talking about with the leaves. When you curve the leaves a little bit, it kind of makes them look more real and more alive, you know. So, but yeah, this is that's how I do that. So what do we think? Okay. I do like that. I like that much better. But let me get that, like, that weirdness going on. It's got some weirdness going on that end. I don't much like it. It's not very curvy. You know what I'm saying? It's not very curvy. It looks very, yeah.
That's some curve.
See, it's still doing it. You see that? I don't like that. Stop it.
It's not working.
Stop it right now. Stop it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Fabri-tac and I'm going to put some Fabri-tac on the back of it. So that way it adheres to anything that it touches. And Fabri-tac, it works on everything. Metal, plastic, paper, whatever. Whatever it is you choose to use it on, this stuff works. It works. I do enjoy it. Now for big heavy pieces, because I do make big heavy pieces, I do use E6000. Okay, so for any of my like really large pieces, not that I've really posted many, I've made many, but they're just so hard to photograph, guys. It's just one of those things. I use E6000 on those. But for projects like this, no, you just Fabri-tac, tacky glue, whichever is your choice of glue. See, that one's got to be rounded. Come on. It's because it's a longer quote. So it's taking a little bit more of play, shall I say? A little bit more play to round it, to make it look pretty like that, and to overlay it. So I'm going to start it right there and kind of, well, let's see, kind of end it right there. What do you guys think? Is that okay like that maybe? Let's see. Put that flower down just a little bit. There we go. Maybe like that. What do you guys think? You think that's okay? Looks good? Looks good? Yeah. We can always add another quote. Be open to whatever comes next. Never give up. That's kind of stinking cool, eh?
Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna let you down. Okay. What do you think? Right there? Just to kind of finish that corner, I guess, in a sense. Okay. I kind of like it. You know me and my quotes. I like to use my quotes. Quotes are my thing. Never give up. That is a good one. Because it's much easier to give up, guys, than it is to continue or to try again or to get up. So always remember that. Remember that giving up is not going to do you anything.
Said, I love it.
Oh, right. Awesome. So we've got, it works. So that, I believe, ladies, is going to, and gentlemen, is going to be our first tag. What do you think? I think that's all right. I think it's cool.
This is one of 6.
This is different for me. I usually use a lot of color or a lot of grunge. I prefer grunge. Grunge is my very favorite, masculine grunge at that. It's my favorite.
I'm surprised it took 1 hour to do 1 tag.
Did it really? Okay, then we might not be able to do all 6 tags.
Mr. Almara said beautiful.
Thank you, love. We might not do all 6 tags then, because I don't want it to take up your time. Then again, we did do a lot of the work prior, though, right? We did do a lot of the work. Now it's more just construction. It's more just gluing everything down and placement. So I don't know. We might. We'll see. We'll judge time and we'll go from there. Judge time and go from there. If it is just getting to be, if it's 10:30, almost 11, and we've only got 2 tags or something, then we're just we'll call it a night, and I'll finish the tags on my own. So there's that. But it is the general consensus for most of them, the way it's going to look. The flowers and stuff and embellishments are a little different, but for the most part, they're the same. So I'm just using Fabri-tac on this one like I did the last one, just kind of being a little bit quicker about it this time. So I'm not trying to be so perfect. And I don't want everything all the same direction. Like I don't want the leaves going in the same direction. So this one I'm going to do like that. Just like that. And the cool thing about the Fabri-tac is once it's on there like this, it won't really move. So if you can see, I'm pretty sure you can see that. You see, it doesn't move. So that's really awesome about Fabri-tac. Tacky glue, on the other hand, will move. So just FYI, I've learned that. All right, then we're going to put this flower here, but we've got to do the little leaves. Got to do the little leaves. I know there's Miss Ryan is a newcomer, so what we did is we used the metallic wax that I have, and we just went along the edges of it and kind of distressed them with the wax to highlight it, since the general color here is silvers.
Miss Nutty said, "I'm so glad you're loving the Fabri-tac."
Oh, me too. I was a little scared of it. Someone told me that Fabri-tac destroys whatever it is you put it on. So I was waiting. I was waiting for the Fabri-tac to destroy something. Like I did I did a experiment with paper and Fabri-tac to see what it would do, and like I didn't understand what the person meant by destroy. Like I was like, what? Like what do you mean it destroys whatever it is you're using? I don't. I have yet to figure out exactly what she meant by that. I don't understand what it destroys. I have not come across a problem yet with using Fabri-tac and it eating through or destroying something.
Miss Natty said, "What? Who's spreading those lies, lol?"
Right? I'm a little confused now. Now that I've done the experiment with it, I'm like, I don't know what she means. I don't understand what she means by it destroys what. I don't get it. I don't. Help me out, because I don't understand what she meant by that. She said I had to be careful because it will destroy, and that's the way she worded it. She's like, it'll destroy your project, and I'm like, huh? Like I don't know if it eats through something, but like I said, I did the experiment with paper, and it didn't eat through it or whatever she thought it would do. I don't know. God. I don't know. It boggles my mind.
Jonathan. Oh wait, Ms. Nelly said Fabri-tac is life, haha. And Jonathan wrote out the first part of hold on, what's the song name?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, never gonna give you up.
What's that song?
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna hurt you. Hurt you? Maybe it's hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna hurt you. Something like that. Hurt you? Is that what it's called? Hurt you? See, I'm looking at my other tag to kind of see.
Never gonna give you up.
Okay. There you go. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna hurt you. Or desert you. See, there you go. You got it. You got it. Look at you.
Never gonna tell.
Oh, wait. Did I do it? No, I did it that way. Okay, I think it's going to... Oh, Snapples. Look at me putting my finger in glue. I'm thinking that, yep, that's the way it's going to go. So what I'm going to do is put a little more Fabri-tac on this so it will adhere to the... Well, you know, I'll just do that. So it'll adhere to the leaves so the leaves don't go away. Oh, no. See, I told you it was spidery. It's like got some spider webs going on.
Miss Ryan said, I've heard of it causing problems when using it with photo paper.
Interesting. Really? Got news.
So apparently Jonathan tried to post all the lyrics, but he couldn't. So thank God for that.
Being silly. Being a silly man. Silly, silly man you are. Yes, you are, sir. Did I do what I think I did? Look at that, guys. Maybe what was that? That sounded like a doorbell.
Miss Nelly said, Ryan, it may not be photo safe.
Maybe that's what but she didn't say photo, though. She did not say photo. She just said destroy your project. That's what she said. She did not say photo. But that you could be right. Maybe that's what she meant to say was photo. Let's hope. Let's hope that's what she was trying to say. I'm not real sure because I don't know what she meant by that. So that that comment kind of steered me away from doing too much with Fabri-tac, or steering me away from buying it, period.
But I've been using it for years on everything from paper to metal to wood, plastic, fabric. Well, pretty much everything.
See, so yeah, see, everybody, it's different for everyone. I like it too, so meh. Whatevs. I'm not going to use that one. I could pull out one more. I think I have another black, or do I have a black? Oh, see, I forgot I thought about using these flowers too. But, let's see, I guess I could on this, or is that too much?
Could be climate too.
I don't know if I like it now. I don't know if I like these guys. No, I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. So I've got some more black flowers here. These are by Miss Lena. I'm thinking to fill this in. Just one more flower, because I think every piece has 3 flowers. Yeah, yeah. So let's see if this, yeah, maybe we'll go right underneath there, or should I put it up here? Maybe I should put it up there. Or I do have this black flower with the white little, aha, that one looks a little better because it's a little smaller, so it seems to fit in a little better. And then put that flower there and put one more of these flowers right down here somewhere just to tie them in. What do you guys think? And then a metal flower. I've got some metal flowers here. Maybe I could use one of the smaller ones on this one just to kind of, or here, maybe I should put it there.
Jonathan said yeet.
Yeet. Let's see here. Put that metal flower there maybe, and do this flower here, just for placement, for the eyeball. So your eyeball is not like, where do I go? What do I do? What am I supposed to look at first? Oh my goodness. I've looked at art before where it's like my eye doesn't know where to go because it's just, there's so much going on in it. I don't know what to do. So I'm trying not to do that. Yeah, guess I'll add that. I think it fits better on this side though. I will say that flower seems to fit a little better on that side.
Miss Ryan said yes. And Miss Nelly said, don't overthink it, girl.
See, there's me. See, you know me. You know me. I'm overthinking it. Thank you. Thank you very much for reminding me of that. You know me. I'm just going to take some of that extra Fabri-tac I have on that one and just, I don't know if that's enough or not. I was thinking about it. And I'm going to put this one in, just kind of tuck it in a little bit there and hold it for just a minute so it doesn't move. See, it doesn't move. Yay! I think that'll be enough Fabri-tac. I really don't think you need a lot of Fabri-tac to adhere these little buggers on. So there's that. All right. Is it? I don't know. It's not quite staying as well as I want it to. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more. So I guess we might not do all 6 tags.
No, I said, well, someone got to keep you in mind.
I know. Someone does.
Yeah,
Thank you.
1024.
Yeah, 1024. There's no way. There's no way we're going to be able to do all of these. Okay. Well, hey, at least we know there are 6 tags. So when I get them, I'll probably just post these tomorrow or something. And I'll post the other ones, you know, little by little. Maybe it's something I'll post during the move. So that way I have, you know, some arts to share with everyone while I'm moving and I can't craft. But my husband did tell me, because I was telling him.
Miss Nelly said, that's what I'm here for.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody's got to do it. At least you will. Thank you, love. So there's that one. So I'm going to add the last little silver flower here, metal flower from Tim Holtz, right there in the middle with just a little bit of Fabri-tac there. I love the Fabri-tac too, guys, because it doesn't get clogged up like the tacky glue does. I'll tell you that too. Tacky glue gets, the little tip of it gets clogged almost every time I use it. If I don't, like put like a paper clip in there or something.
Miss Nelly said, would it help if you worked on 3 tags at once, like assembly line type setup?
That's true. I didn't really think about it that way. I could, after I'm done with these 2, I could just go pop, 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 put them all beside each other. So let's find a longer quote to go on top. There is beauty and simplicity. That might be a good one because these tags are kind of simple compared to a lot of my other arts. Keep room in your heart for the end. That's a little too long. What did I just have? I lost it. Where'd it go? Hold on tight to your dreams. I just want to make nice things. Where'd it go? What? I just saw it. Today's full of choose to shine. Okay. Did I say there's beauty and simplicity? Yeah. Because these were kind of simple tags. That's what I was saying. Okay. There is beauty in simplicity. So there's that one. I think that one will be good down there. And then this one, do your best. I think like what you were saying, do the long one down there. So I'm going to use the same technique, guys, and just kind of, yeah, curve it a little bit. Make sure it's kind of curved. And see, there I go again, doing that hard curve there at the end. I don't want it to be a hard curve. So there we go. That's a little bit better. I just kind of take it in my hand and just kind of curve it like this. This is what I do to make them circular, I guess, or rounded. Right, so I kind of got it rounded, so I'm just going to go ahead and add my Fabri-tac to it.
Miss Noticing going for a quick bowl of ice cream, BRB.
All right, ice cream. She's got ice cream. Jonathan did bring cookies tonight for the tardy party.
Oh, yeah.
We do have a tardy party, guys. There is a tardy party. It does exist. We do have a tardy party. So I do want this to kind of go over the frame. So now I'm trying to decide, shoot a bug, decide how to put it in the frame, in a sense. Oh, shoot a bug. I'm overthinking this again, guys. I think I'm overthinking this. Shoot a bug. This is not, it's not quite right. Did I? Okay. I don't like the levels. That's not, those are two different levels. That's driving my eyeball crazy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this one to the top and find a little bit shorter of one to go down there. I think I might have overdid it with the long quote there. So let me make sure it stays rounded. So I'm just going to kind of tack it down a little bit. And it will stay there like that. I do have a piece of art that I'm going to be sharing next month that proves that it will stay there like that. So I think I'm going to use Believe Yourself right there. I think Believe in Yourself was perfect. Though Do Your Best was a little too short. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's too short. So I'm going to use this quote for that bottom. 1, 2. There we go. Got some Fabri-tac there. Believe in yourself. Believe, believe. If you believe, it will happen. It's kind of like that quote from Field of Dreams. If you make it. Oh, what was that quote from Field of Dreams? If you believe it, it will. Ryan, help me out. What's that quote? We used to watch that movie all the time as kids. If you dream it, it will. If you dream. Oh, man. I just had it on the tip of my tongue and now it's gone. Oh, no. If you dream it, it will come. If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. Yes, that's it. I was like, I know she'll know because we used to watch that movie like all the time. Me and Ryan played softball together as kids for years. We played softball. So that movie was kind of close to heart, if that makes any sense to anyone. That was kind of like one of our movies because we played baseball. If you build it, they will come. That's it. That's it.
What movie is it again?
Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner. All right, so I think that's that tag. What do you guys think?
Is that the second tag?
That's the second tag. So there's that tag. It definitely is more simple for me. This is I definitely do more complicated tags than that. Okay, like Miss Nellie said, do a few at a time. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can do that. Because there really isn't much to them. It's more just the placement of everything. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to go line, line for the silver Dresden trim. And we're going to do a line. I technically have 4 tags left. So where's that 4th one? Right here. Let me get that fourth one out, and we're just going to do one more line there. Line right there, just like that. Right, done. Now we're going, we already cut out the Dresden trim, so we're good. We just add it to the,
Your hair.
add it to the tags real quick. Just like that. All right. I'm going to try to move a little bit quicker since I have explained most everything and what we're using and all that good stuff. If you have any questions or anything, please just type it out and Caden will, he will read it and let me know, and we will get to it. All right. See, there's that one. Right. Like I said, I'm just trying to move a little bit quicker to get these tags done. Hopefully I can get all 4 of them done within the next, like, what, 20 minutes or so? I really don't like my streams lasting too much longer than 2 hours unless we're, like, conversating or something like that. So the first 2 tags are like that. So I'm going to do this one like this. Originally, I had these leaves kind of hanging off the edge. So I think I did 2 tags like that. So I'm going to do a tag where the leaf is hanging off the edge. So I'm not going to put any glue there. So I'm just going to do glue right here, kind of like that. And kind of, I'm going to do some glue, you know, on the leaves a little bit so they don't, yeah, there. Just like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said earlier, you can get a pencil or like a little tool and take care of your spider webbings that we've got going on here. So it doesn't, you know, get all funky. You know, get all funky monkey. Okay, so now I'm going to add that just right there, and I want some of it hanging off. So I'm just going to do that. Like I said, the Fabri-tac, once it's down, it's down. All right, so there's that one, and another one, and another one down, and another one down. Another one bites the dust. Woohoo! How's that ice cream, Nelly? What kind of ice cream are you eating? What's your favorite flavor ice cream, everybody? Let's talk about that. What's your favorite flavor? Rocky Road,
Can I start?
Moose Tracks. Yeah.
Mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip, huh? Huh. Honestly, I did not know that was your favorite. I don't think we've ever had mint chocolate chip ice cream in this house.
Favorites.
Why have you never told us this? Are you trying to keep secrets from us?
No. No.
I really don't. I'm not trying to be. I'm just like, wow, I don't think we've ever had mint chocolate chip ice cream in the house. Like, you've never asked for it?
House, but it's really good.
Huh. Well, next time
it's one of those ones that are good, like, on certain occasions.
Well, why don't, next time we go to the store or something, we can get you some as, like, a little treat or something. I didn't know you liked mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing.
And I didn't put any glue on the end of this one because I want this one to hang off just a bit, too, which I want it to hang off on this tag. Since the way the texture paste is here, and where it ends and starts, I think this would be the tag to put this one on to let it hang off the end. So that's what I'm going to do. That one's going to go there. Okay, now we've got another chipboard piece here. And we're going to do basically the same thing. Real quick, just kind of gluing some of the leaves. Nothing, you don't have to be perfect about this. That's the nice thing about Fabri-tac is you really don't see much of the residue, though you will see the spider, what do I call it? Spider web. You will see that, but you won't see anything else. You can always take them off later too. They come off very easily when they're spidery like that. So 2 of them are on, 2 of them are off. Don't really matter. Let's see. This one has more space. So let's use the big leaf on the one that has a little more space. And I didn't glue the end of that one, so it can hang off just a little bit. I'm thinking, huh. Let's go this way. Let's go that way. Let's, yeah. Just like that. Overthinking. Stop it. Okay. Last one. And I'm making myself slow down when I overthink it like that. Oh yeah, did anyone tell us what their favorite ice cream was?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, come on, guys. Are we not ice cream eaters? Or we just are, you know? I honestly can't really eat ice cream. For one, it hurts my teeth. For another, I'm not like severely lactose intolerant or anything, but it's me and me and milk just don't mix too terribly well. You probably want to be in a different room. Let me just put it that way. I'm going to shut up rotten now. Me and milk just don't mix too much, so I try not to really even eat it. Anything dairy. Now I do love my cheese though. I do love my cheese. I will go through it for cheese. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. All right. So should we use the bigger? I think we're going to use the bigger flower there. I'm going to use a bigger flower there. And we've got one more. Nope. Okay. So yeah, these go over here like this, right? These go over here like this, because those ones did have smaller, whatchamacallers.
Miss Ryan said chocolate chip, but maybe 3 times a year only.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're like me. You can't really do too much of that. So this frame is going to go there like that, I do believe. And we've got this frame here, which is a square one. And that frame is going to go, that's kind of a big frame, ain't it? But that frame's probably going to go there, like that. Or we could go, no, it's going to have to go there, because it can't go anywhere else. So it's going to have to go there, like that. It's pretty big, though. Then we've got this frame, the smaller one, and we've got a circular frame. Okay, it's not picking. I can't pick it up. Okay, come on, frame. Come here.
Frame.
Oh my gosh.
Do you need some help there?
Oh my gosh. It's literally not letting me pick it up. Okay.
Here, let me try.
I got it. I just had to take it off the table. I just had to. Okay. So we've got a circular frame, and we've got, holy snapples apples, Batman. Okay, that one's going to have to go there like that. Snapples apples. Might have misplaced my, see, that's why it's important to do these one kind of sometimes one at a time. So yeah, so I make sure I'm placing everything properly. All right, so that one I guess can go there like that. And this one is gonna, okay, I can move the flower. Okay, that's gonna work, and I'm just gonna move the flower a bit. All right, that's good. That's cool. That's cool. Now we're just going to use some Fabri-tac once again on the back of our frames, and do. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Now we've got this one. So Miss Ryan said she liked chocolate chip. Does anyone else like ice cream? Or maybe Klondike bars?
Klondike bar.
Klondike bars are good too, you know? You know?
Just for getting copy straight because of me.
I hope not.
What would you do for Klondike bar?
So there's that one. And then again on this one, be a little bit more careful with this one since it does have some holes in it, I guess you could say. Some cracks or holes in it. So that one's going to go there like that. So it's going to kind of, no, maybe it shouldn't. Because I do have a hole back there I still have to think about. So I think I'm going to put it right there, because the hole will be right above it. That'll be good. Okay, and then last frame, and looky there, we might just get all these frames done. Thank you, Miss Nellie.
And it's only been 11 minutes.
Thank you. See, we can, yeah, might be able to get them all done tonight within the time frame.
Oh my goodness, you might be right.
Because we're starting to not overthink our placement and stuff. So there's that. Okay, and we're not quite done with our wax because we have the paper leaves here. So other than that, though, the wax, we're done with the wax. We don't really need it other than these paper leaves. I did want to use some of the prills. They say micro beads. I really don't understand why they put micro beads on these. I really don't, because they're not beads. Or, well, they are like beads, but they're little balls of glass, colored glass. That's literally what these things are, just colored glass. So it's green. There's no holes in them, so they're not beads. I don't, if you look at them online, they're usually labeled prills, P-R-I-L-L-S. Just FYI, I don't, anyways. So yeah, just putting that out there. I've never, because when I went to go look them up online to buy them for the first time, I looked up micro beads, and then I got what you would think are micro beads with the holes in them for like necklaces and jewelry and stuff. I could not find those under micro beads. There's one company that makes them. Another company, I can't remember who it is, if it's Tonic Studios or who it is, but they label it as prills. So when I typed in prills into the Google, it popped up the Prima one. So I'm just like, okay, weird. Why are they labeled micro beads when they're clearly not micro beads? Whatevs. I don't make it, right? Not my problem. I just know. So now you guys know too. that was one of my problems finding these things from the get-go. Most all of this product, besides the Craft Consortium papers, can be bought at My Rusty Crown. I buy pretty much all of my product from My Rusty Crown. So just FYI, if you need wanted to, whatever, to see where these things are from or what it's all about, or that's where I get everything. Miss My Rusty Crown. She is amazing too. The owner of that shop is just amazing. And we do have a Facebook group. So anytime I'm a part of any kind of exchanges or anything.
Okay, Miss. I'm sorry.
No.
Tiffany said, "I'm back. Hubby went outside to do some yard work, so I rushed in."
Aw, yay!
And
We're
Miss
glad to
Nellie's
have you back.
Miss Nellie's back again.
Aha, Miss Nellie. We were talking about ice cream when you were gone. Only Miss Ryan answered our question. What's your favorite ice cream? What kind of ice cream are you eating, actually? That was really what I originally asked, and then I started asking what everybody's favorite ice cream was.
Miss Nellie said Martina from My Rusty Crown is awesome.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. She's amazing. I promise. No, you won't. I'm not trying to be like
Don't avoid the question.
A crazy upseller or anything. I'm just letting you guys know that it really is a great store. She is an amazing person, very nice, very respectful. And if there's a product that you want that she doesn't have, if she can feasibly get it, she will get it for you. Okay.
Miss Nellie said, "Oh, my favorite's chocolate hard."
Chocolate, just plain chocolate, eh? I like chocolate too. I don't eat ice cream very often, but when I do, I usually always eat some kind of chocolate ice cream. I don't want vanilla ice cream. Don't give me vanilla ice cream.
Oh, Miss Tiffany said my favorite is double fudge brownie. I don't eat ice cream often. Man, y'all are non-ice cream eaters.
We are non-ice cream eaters, aren't we?
Miss Nellie said, but right now it's chocolate with pineapple, peanuts, pretzels, and chocolate syrup.
Pineapple, peanuts, and chocolate. Oh, okay,
Pretzels.
okay. Yeah. I like that. Pineapple, yeah. I love pineapple. Actually, for dinner, I had pineapple pizza.
Which shouldn't exist.
Ham and pineapple.
Miss Nellie said, I don't eat it often either. So, y'all need to eat ice cream more.
It's not that we don't like it. It's a little one of those things. It's harder to eat and so forth. Okay, now we have our leaves all done. We can officially wrap up our wax and put it away because we are done with that wax. Thank you, Miss Nellie, for the what's up?
Miss Nellie said, although I live across the street from Rita's.
Oh, Rita's frozen custard. What?
Miss Nellie said, boy, you hush. Pineapple does belong on pizza.
Yeah, you hush. I agree with her. You hush. Pineapple
Excuse me,
does.
but pineapple's a fruit.
It is a fruit. It's a fruity pizza.
Yeah, it's healthy.
You feel like you're in Hawaii.
Pizza is not healthy.
You're shenanigans.
You can't just put pineapple on pizza and go, look, I made something healthy. Miss Nelly said XOXO.
Thank you, Nelly, for coming to my defense.
This isn't just a hobby, it's a lifestyle.
What? I'm sorry?
I said fitness isn't just... Thank you, Miss Tiffany. She said, no, pineapple does not belong on pizza. And Miss Nelly said, Tiff, you hush too.
Oh, look at her laying down the law.
Yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of viewers.
I love it. I love it. Fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so there's that flower. See, thank you, Miss Nelly, for the suggestion, shall I say? The suggestion in doing multiple tags at once. If it wasn't for you, we would not have all 4 of these tags like this. Yes, all of everything you see is adhered down because you're like, well, why don't you do multiple tags? And I'm like, yeah, well,
Tiffany said, lol.
Well, why don't I do multiple tags? What's stopping me from doing multiple tags, right? What? All right, so I hope you can see all 4 tags. I hope I'm not like hiding one of them from you because I very well could be. Let's see. I'm just going to put a little glue on top of it here. Put a little glue on top of it there so it adheres to the back of the flower. Go ahead. You're good.
They said, then again, I also like dipping sour cream and onion chips into chocolate pudding. Don't ask, haha.
That's me too.
Excuse me?
I love the salt and the sugar.
Sour cream and onion chips.
Yeah.
Chocolate pudding.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the salt and the sweet.
Y'all nasty. Miss Tiffany said, okay, Nelly, your taste buds are messed up. Miss Nelly said, I'm glad it's working better for you. Yes, they're on in frame. Plenty of room. Miss Nelly said, bah, I know, right?
All right, Nelly, we're a part of the cool train or whatever, the funky cool train. We're from Funky Town. I had to put that out there. You know me, I like to sing, and I haven't sang as much on this live tonight as I normally do because we've been busy getting stuff done here.
Busy.
So, let's see. This black flower needs to go somewhere.
Miss Nelly said, don't knock it till you try it. Miss Ryan said, I'm with Caden on that one. Miss Tiffany said, I don't like sour cream and onion chip. And that's where I'm stopping you, Miss Tiffany. Sour cream and onion chips are good, just not with chocolate pudding.
I like dipping that. And French fries? Do you like dipping French fries into ice cream? Anyone?
Miss Nelly said, Tiff, I will pray for you.
I will pray for you.
Just,
what's up?
Remember what we made at Daytona Lagoon?
What do you mean made?
The fries.
The fries with what?
Confectioner sugar.
Oh, yeah. That was really good, too.
They had like, you know, funnel cakes? They were like that, but fries, like French fries.
Like French fries, yeah. And then there was powdered sugar all over.
Miss Nelly said, Wendy's fries, you do a chocolate frosty. Miss Tiffany said, okay, yes, I like French fries in the frosty. I guess that's okay. Do you know if you go to Sonic and ask them to put a corn dog into your ice cream, they will do it.
A corn dog into your ice cream?
If you go to Sonic and ask for a ice cream, like a big ice cream with a corn dog in it, they'll do it.
That is news. I will say that one is news. I have never heard of a corn dog and ice cream. Have you guys heard of a corn dog and ice cream? What?
Miss Ryan said, I like dipping French fries into ice cream now, but it was you that introduced me to it so many years ago.
It probably was me.
Miss Tiffany said at Legoland, they make apple fries. They are delicious. Miss Nelly said, Mark and I were just at a food truck event and we ate deep fried butter. OMG, it was delish.
Deep fried butter?
You are too American.
Wait a second. Deep fried butter?
Yeah, deep fried butter.
I have never heard of deep fried butter before. How do you deep fry butter? I mean, that stuff melts. You know? I mean, obviously they use some kind of breading. Now, is the outside coating kind of like funnel cake to keep it together so it doesn't, I mean, butter is meltable, like it, and then in that kind of degree heat, like 400 degrees heat, or well, I don't know, maybe they have it set to like 275 or something. And that is nuts. Was it sweet? Like, did they add like a funnel cake coating or something to that?
Let
Or
me look at the comments.
or elephant ear?
Miss Nelly said, dude, it was a whole stick of butter deep fried, or butter dipped in batter and deep fried.
What?
Miss Ryan said, it's a crave at all the fairs.
Seriously? That's a new one.
Miss Nelly said, kind of like funnel cake batter. We haven't.
Okay.
Miss Ryan said, we haven't ever tried it though. Miss Nelly said, I do believe they freeze the butter.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes a little more sense. I was wondering, I was like, how the heck do they get that butter like to not melt? Because I would think that would be one of the first things. I mean, butter is, shoot, you put butter in a microwave for 15, 20 seconds and it melts, you know, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Miss
crazy.
Nelly said it was so good, but I would probably get sick if I ate more than one.
Yeah, I don't think I could. Now, I would try it. I wouldn't be like, no, I'm not. I would try it, but I don't know if I would like it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that I would like it. It seems a little crazy. So I'm going to add this flower right over here somewhere. Yeah, right under there. That's my favorite spot.
Miss Nelly said, oh, it does melt, but it's mochi and gooey inside the... Okay, no, I can't.
I don't know. I would try it. I would have to make sure I had a friend or somebody with me who would eat. If they really liked it themselves, I'd be like, okay, you can just have that stuff because I ain't about it. But I would try it.
It's a bit of a link. Wait, no, I don't even know if I want to add the link now.
So there's that one, and I'm going to add my leafses here. I was trying to play with the flowers and see where exactly I wanted these flowers here.
Miss Nelly or Miss Ryan said it only takes a minute or less in a deep fryer, but they do put some sort of batter on it.
It's got to be
Miss Nelly said, let me do some real quick. I thought it was going to be very rich, but it wasn't. It was just a perfect amount of buttery sweetness.
Really? I don't know. See, I'm a texture baby.
Baby.
So I'm not sure how my palate would feel. Let's see, that's not there. I'm not sure how my palate would feel about that. I'm not sure. I don't know what my mouth would do. Like, I'm not sure how I would react is basically what I'm trying to say. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want to place this flower. I don't want to cover too much of the frame, but we also have the metal flowers we're adding. So, I'm thinking of adding that one, maybe. I wonder if that flower is too big, because we have these. We can also add these. We don't have to stick with just the Tim Holtz ones. I think I am going to use that one right there. I'm going to use that one, and I think I'm also going to use, come here, you silly little bugger. This, you know what? Screw it. I'm trying to be all neat about this, and I might want to use this one. This one with the smaller flowers.
Okay, I'm back.
What do you think, guys? Is that too big? It might take over the main contraption, the main attraction, main attraction. I think it is too big, guys. Oh no, not my flower. So I think I'm just going, yeah, because I feel like this flower is too big too. So I think I'm just going to put that flower back.
Miss Ryan said, looks good on the far right.
Far right. So it looked good over here.
Oh, show Mom first.
Hey, Mom.
Miss Nelly said, I like it.
Oh, you lost a tooth? What? Holy moly, guys. This is a historic day. Tanner has lost another baby tooth. He hasn't lost one for a while.
Nobody said it was a baby tooth.
Yeah, it is a baby tooth.
It is a baby tooth. You only
tell
lose your
by the
baby
size.
teeth. Oh, wow. Looky there. He just lost a tooth. He doesn't have too many left.
I
Aw.
have on my roller.
Oh, well, you know I keep your teeth, right?
I know, but I want to show.
You want to put it in the
Miss Nelly said, "Yay!" And Miss Ryan said,
you want to put it in your little
Shoe.
boot, in your little tooth boot.
"Boot."
Tooth home.
He has I actually have a home for all of his little teeth that we've kept over the years, and that's where he's gonna put it. It's a little boot. It's a little like shoe, and it ties and everything. It's kind of cute actually. My mom bought it for me whenever he was born, as a cute little thing. See, I don't like that. There's too much of that color gray on there. It's driving my eyeballs mad. Now that one's good because that's a darker gray.
Miss Tiffany said, "No tooth fairy."
He knows about the tooth fairy now. He found out about the tooth fairy last year, I think, because we used to have I actually had one of my a sewer.
I thought it was Nana.
Oh well, Nana did make him the Ninja Turtle one, didn't she?
Yeah.
Miss Karen made him the other one. Well, we've had two, but he did find out last year about the tooth fairy. I'll be honest, we don't really sugarcoat much for our kids. So when he asked, we're just like, I ain't gonna lie to you, kid. The tooth fairy is me. That's who the tooth fairy is.
Miss Ryan said he should have about 6 to 8 more left.
I don't know.
Only
I don't
like
know.
12 teeth.
I don't know if he has. I don't know if he's lost that many or not. He might, or I mean, if he's lost more than that or not is what I said that in the opposite way. He's lost quite a few. I know he's only 9, but
we have 28. Miss Tiffany said, "Oh, okay. I have told my kids I am the tooth fairy and other things too, but they don't believe me." Lol. Ooh.
That's funny. Burn.
You know how in all those Christmas movies, Miss Ryan said 20 baby teeth from start to finish. Okay. How
She's smart like that. She's a dental assistant, so she should know. That's what she went to college for.
In the movies, they're like, "Oh, Santa's not real" and stuff, but they turn out to be real, right? In the movies.
Right. I know what you're saying.
That if the parents don't believe it's real, where do all those presents from Santa come from? Plot holes.
Papa. Actually, one year, I want to tell you guys a story. One year, my my stepdad, he dressed up as Santa. I'm not even kidding. I have pictures of this, okay? He dressed up as Santa, and he pretended to be Santa. I took pictures of him, and he dropped off Santa presents. And I swear, Tanner didn't believe me at first, too, on the Santa thing, because we have pictures of Santa coming into the house and dropping off the presents. So he was like, "Nuh-uh, you have pictures of Santa, Mom. It's not true. It's not true. I've seen them. You scrapbooked them." And I'm like, "Oh, but son, Santa's not real." I was like, "Santa is Papa." And he was like, "Huh?" And so when he finally saw Papa, he saw him a little bit later, he asked Papa. And at first, he went along with it. Like, Papa was like, "No, yeah, Santa's real. Santa's real. Yeah, I don't know what your mom's talking about." And then finally, eventually, he was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I was Santa. Because So yeah, there's a funny story about that. That was one of our little things. He didn't believe us either, just like your kiddos didn't believe you. Because we had proof. We had proof that he existed. That's what Tanner thought. That's what Tanner thought.
Miss Tiffany said Mateo is almost 13 and he still believes in Elf on the Shelf.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Years.
There's nothing wrong with that. I like playing those kind of games and different things like that with the kids because I think it helps keep them young. It helps keeps them interested. It helps keep them more involved in the family. And that's how I feel about it firmly. I feel that really helps the family. If I'm making sense, am I making sense, or am I just sounding like a crazy lady? I think it kind of brings the family together.
Miss Nellie said, "Oh, I wish my kids stayed that innocent for that long."
Oh, they don't, but they don't, but they don't. It's quick. I don't know that I like any of these other flowers here, guys. I really don't. They're just too black. They're too black. I don't like them. I'm thinking this flower is too small for this, so I'm going to take it off real quick before it like stays glued.
Miss Ryan said, "I know the 2 older ones know about Santa and the Tooth Fairy, but the 2 smaller ones still believe."
Aw, good.
Too black.
Honestly, I think it helps keep them young and family oriented. I think that's the better word I was trying to say. Family oriented. And Caden, how long has it been since you didn't believe in the tooth or in that kind of stuff? I'm curious.
I that Fox Hollow, and it was
Oh,
good
Snapples.
going.
Jeez Louise.
Miss Ryan said, "Some years I still write a letter to Santa." But we still lived at Fox Hollow.
So 10, because you're a teenager now. We've been living in this house for 4 years. We would have signed our 5th lease this year, which would have been going into our 5th year here.
Well, yeah, 10.
So it must have been 9 or yeah,
it
must have been 9 or 10 when you stopped. Then that seems about right.
I think it was 9.
9. Okay.
Miss Zayamara said, "Sorry, Jessica. I was talking with my kids. Beautiful tags."
Oh, no problem.
Good night, kissy face, snory face.
Oh, no problem at all. Thank you for coming in. These are pretty much done anyways. You'll be able to see the final pictures and stuff when I post them. They're almost done. Where there really isn't too much left to do, to be honest with you guys. We're almost done. We're literally on the last leaves. Go ahead.
Miss Tiffany said the other day Abby asked Mateo if he can take her on a bike ride and told her, "Abby, don't you know I'm getting older and I am trying to be a DJ?"
Oh.
So his teenage sass is coming.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Even Caden, I know he's sitting right here with me.
I'm not sassy.
But even some of his sassiness, not so much with us per se. Sometimes he'll get sarcastic, but his daddy is super sarcastic. So that's honestly where a lot of that comes from. Is dad.
Mara said arson. Awesome. Heart.
Thank you. Working on it. Almost done.
Nobody. Jess. It's too black.
That one's done. We finished those 2 with quotes and everything. So now what we have left, ladies, I think is quotes. And if I wanted to add some micro beads, I think that's, oh yeah, I was going to use some Nuvo drops to accentuate the card, just to kind of add a little bit of stuff. I will say, out of all the different, not that I've tried a whole lot, but out of stickles, out of like the t-shirt paint stuff that's like this, you can paint on t-shirts like the Tulip brand and stuff. Nuvo is the best brand if you're going to use these as like little dots, as little embellishments instead of the rhinestones, because I did bring some rhinestones. I thought I might use them. I don't know that I will, but granted, rhinestones have their own look too. But if you want a nice, pretty dot, Nuvo Dream Drops are the best to go. They are worth every penny. So just FYI on that one, Nuvo Drops are the Jizzy Jazzy Wazzies.
Jizzy Jazzy Wazzies.
They are the Jizzy Jazzy Wazzies, like for real. No joking. Okay, so now leave a little sparkle wherever you go, because we do have some sparkle here. Is that quote going to fit there? That might fit there, and just nice like right there. And we can always use long quotes and just cut them up. Miss Nellie told me about that in one of my streams a while back. She was like, "Why don't you just cut it?" And I'm like, "What? That's ingenious." Sometimes I overthink, and I'm thinking like, "Oh no, I can't use it because it's too this or it's too that." Nah, you just cut it up. Make it what you need it to be. You make it. And that's just the way it is. All right, so that one I think is going to go, oh yeah, that one's going to be right there. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the little bit of black edges that are on it, just to leave me, or yeah, just to have a little less room. And I'm going to Fabri-tac it. That's awesome. Thanks, Miss Nelly, for the suggestion on doing multiple tags at once.
By the way, it's 11.
Holy moly, it's 11?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a
11
2-hour stream now. Okay. At least we're at the end. And if I add the micro, the pearls, then I will be using the matte gel by Prima Marketing.
Miss Tiffany said, "Are you on summer break, Kate?" Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes, he is.
It's
official. Are your kids out yet? I know I was talking to someone and they were like, my kids aren't out yet. I don't know if it was Miss Nelly or you or Ryan, Miss Ryan. No, yeah, your kids are out. I know your kids are out. Yeah, that's right. Go where your heart takes you. That might be a good one for maybe a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Throw kindness around like confetti. What? All right. Wonder if that one will fit just nice, like right over there. Just like that, I'm thinking.
Miss Tiffany said yes. They have been out for almost a month.
Holy moly. Well, ours have too. Ours, I think that, I wonder if they were out around the same time. You guys were out around May
30th was their last day.
What?
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, yeah, I guess June is almost over, isn't it? Wow. I forget. June is almost over, guys. Can you believe it? We're almost coming up on Independence Day. What? July 4th is right around the corner.
Miss Tiffany said, "I thought it was a good idea to get a kitty, so we aren't doing anything this summer."
A kitty?
Yeah, like a kitten.
You got a kitty cat?
Meow.
You got a kitty?
Just.
What?
Miss D said, "Hi, you're on, Lowell."
Hey, Miss D. Welcome.
Late.
You're a part of the tardy party. If Jonathan is still here, he brought cookies. Are you still there, Jonathan?
I think he left.
He might have. He said he brought the cookies earlier. That's what he was saying. So we were kind of depending on him to share the cookies.
Miss Ryan said, "Mine have been out since May 23rd.
Oh, so yours were out a week before mine were, too. All right, so there's that one. I'm thinking we need one small quote towards the end, though. So, be you bravely. I like that. Throw kindness around like confetti. Wait, we have do your best, too, though. So I'm going to use that one on this one. Since the area is a little bit smaller, that's where I'm going to put it. Yes, right there. Just like that. Boop, boop.
Miss D said, "I'm in the tardy party. I got milk."
Yay! You brought milk. Okay.
Miss Tiffany said, "We have had Callie for a little while, but she is the boss of the house and very needy."
Cats. I love cats. And I've noticed that cats tend to love crafting areas too. I've noticed that, like across the board. Like they love to get in your crafting area. Is that the same for Callie? Does she like to get into your crafting area and you know, what's the word I want to use? Like, I don't know. Get in your crafting area and play around. I wanted to say something about like play around with your stuff. They tend to like to get into your, like right in your space too, like right here. Like they want to be right here, right in the middle of it all. We know cats are very, yeah.
Or Miss Ryan said, "RJ says hi, Aunt Jessica."
Hey, RJ, what's up? How you doing? You doing okay? I know you've been busy too. It's been a busy summer for you guys. I know. Thanks for saying hi.
Miss D said, "Yes, Butthead loves laying on whatever I'm doing." Is that your cat's name? Did you name your cat Butthead? Miss Tiffany said, "Yes, my latest video. She came across my space a few times. Lol."
Yeah, see? Yeah. Cats, maybe it's an attention thing because they know your attentions are elsewhere. So they're like, you know what? I'm just going to be all up in your space so you can, give me some kind of attention.
Miss Ryan said sup, Caden. So I'm gonna assume that's RJ, but maybe not.
That might be RJ.
Because it was spelled differently than when she first said Caden. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it might be
Well, hello.
RJ.
And Miss D said yes, hubby names her. So your cat's name is Butthead.
Her cat's name is Butthead. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so that was RJ. Well, hello.
Hello there, Mr. Man. Enjoying what we're making tonight and see what I'm making. If that makes any sense at all.
Oh, and Miss Tiffany said lol.
About the cats. About the name and stuff.
Miss D said when she found us, she butted her head against us. So I think the name's set in stone.
So here we go. I'm just kind of laying that down, making sure it stays. Let's see. It will. Okay. So we have, I'm happiest when I'm with you. No, that's not. Start doing things you love. Oh, I need a little bit. Life is meant for great adventure. Choose to see the good stuff. Hold on tight to your dreams. Okay, I like that one. Because I just made a post about dreams and all that kind of stuff. Making dreams come true earlier today and following your heart and all that good stuff. So I think that's going to work out perfectly for this last frame. For the long quote for that last frame. And we're almost done. We're literally all I would do now would be... Go ahead.
As Tiffany said, speaking of cats, I think her ears were ringing because she's all over my desk.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it.
Miss D said, I know, I have to inform my daughter daycare when she starts of the name.
I love it. That is awesome. Cats are good like that. Like, I don't know what it is with cats, but cats seem to be very intuitive, like animals. Like, they just seem to, like, know things. And it's like, you shouldn't know this, but you do anyway.
Isn't a thing that you should be in your head.
That's just, cats are just good like that. Cats are, yeah, they are just good like that. So we've got 2 more small quotes to get, and we're done with that. Best day ever. Use your wings. No, we don't have any wings. Remember the now. Hold on tight to your
Miss
dreams.
D said she's laying right by me. Usually she's on my iPad.
Oh, really? Be awesome today. Hold on tight to your dreams. Okay, I think I do like the be awesome today. And I think I like be fearless. Yeah, be fearless. Be fearless would be good right here. And hold on, or be awesome today is going to be good over here. So that's what I'm going to do. And those are going to be our last quotes on these tags. I hope you guys like them. I know you do.
Miss Shannon's not here.
I know Miss Shannon, I guess, wasn't able to make it. She's been busy working. She has a job now, so it's been kind of taking up a lot of her time and energies. She's been, because it's something to get used to, you know, when you're not used to working for so long and then you go back to work. I'm sure Ryan can empathize, because Ryan for a while was at home. Let me say that right. A stay-at-home mom. That's the term I was trying to come up with. So not working. So, you know, when you're at home all the time, it does, when you go out into the work and you start working, it takes a lot out of you for the first few weeks, month.
Miss D said, love those tags. You sending me one?
Heck yeah, I can send you one of these. There's 6 of them.
Miss Ryan said, love them.
Thank you. These are just a little outside of my norm, so I guess I'm kind of being a little self-conscious about them.
Miss Nelly said, wow, you knocked out 4 of them in an hour.
Right, I know. Miss Nelly said, well, why don't, because it took me, how long did it take me, Caden? An hour?
1 hour to do one.
It took me an hour to do the first tag. So when Caden was like, it's 10 o'clock already, I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now?
Miss Tiffany said, I need a job.
And right now, I'm about to go out into the workforce myself. Well, not that I haven't been working, I've been working, but I'm about to find something a little bit more geared towards my college, geared towards what I went to college for. I'm going to be graduating with my bachelor's degree in allied health in December. So I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty excited.
Miss Ryan said, yep.
5 years. I have been going to school nonstop for 5 years. This is the third summer I've taken off out of the 5 years. So just imagine. I'm a little burnt out. I'm not even a little. I ain't gonna lie. I am flipping burnt out, guys. I am so burnt out on going to classes. It's last semester was really rough for me too. It was really hard to push myself through and get all those classes done and all the writing. I feel like I'm going to be like an English major by the time I'm done with all the writing I do. So it's, yeah.
Aren't you on break right now?
I am on break right now. Yes.
So you have summer break too?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Tiffany said, I haven't worked in almost 14 years. I need to
Wow.
figure out what I want to do so I can start some classes and get a career going.
Have you thought about it at all? Have you thought about what you'd like to do? Or what interests you? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be nosy. I'm just curious. Like, is there anything, well, obviously you enjoy doing art. I mean, let's be honest. It'd be nice if you could make enough money off that, right? I know you were trying to see what you could do there for a little bit. That would be nice.
Miss D said, I work seasonal, but slow down until school starts back up. I'll be working on my channel this summer.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, let us know what you're doing, and we will try our best to hook up with you and watch your lives too. All right, just let us know or whatnots. Do you have a? Yeah, I want to say I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel. Do you, how many videos do you have out and stuff? Do you have a lot of videos out or more of like a occasional uploader or?
Miss Ryan said, I'm going to start in August as a substitute teacher for the kids district. Here you don't have to have a degree for that line of work.
Oh, that's in Arkansas? No, I did not know that.
Arkansas. Now
in Florida, I believe you do have to have some type of degree to be an assist or to be a fill-in teacher, even if it's just an AA. I believe you have to at least have an AA degree here in Florida to be able to substitute.
Miss D said never did a live. I have about 6 or 7.
6 or 7 videos? Okay. Well, then maybe when I'm done, I'll check them out.
Miss Nelly said I am fortunate to be able to be a full-time artist, but since my studio is in my home, I feel like I never leave. Sometimes I wish I wasn't my own boss and I could go somewhere for work every day.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion. You're so silly.
Miss D said thank you, Tiffany. Because Miss Tiffany just subbed to Miss D.
Aw, yay. See? There you go. You never know who you're going to find, or you never know who you're going to meet, or you never know who you're going to hook up with that will be there for you and support you and everything. Miss Tiffany's been a very, very awesome support for me. I can't thank you enough. Nelly, everybody, thank you. All of you guys, thank you for being here tonight. I really appreciate you taking the time and spending your time. You guys know how I feel about time. Time is the most precious thing we own and use, and I appreciate you sharing some of it with me tonight.
There's 2. Miss Nelly said, Lord, but it's nice when I have shows and do in-home mural works for clients, but it's not every day. And Miss Ryan said, oh my God, Abby just came and found me and is now insisting on doing a craft.
Oh my God, really? I'm just looking for my mixed media gel, guys. I'm sorry.
She's looking for her mixed media gel.
I'm just looking for my mixed media gel. I have it. Last touch is literally just the dots. They're dots. I said dots, didn't I? Silly me. They're not dots. They're prills. We went over this. We're using prills. We know we're using prills, right? Totally.
Hi, Tanner.
Watch out for my coffee there, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you, love.
Miss G said I mostly draw because I had someone that couldn't believe I drew a dragon in 11 minutes. You drew a dragon in 11 minutes?
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm visiting your channel real quick. Hold up.
Holy moly, lady. Seriously? A dragon? What? No. So you're a drawer. Too bad Jonathan isn't here. He might have gone over there and like checked out your account and been like, what?
She drew a dragon in 10 minutes and 57 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jesus.
What? Lady, that is some skill right there. No.
Miss D said.
Go ahead, you're good,
Miss D said, thank you, Nelly, because Nelly also said, I'm a subby, Dee Dee. And Miss D said, yep.
Aha! She's subbing. That she's already a sub. So that's all I'm doing now is this is the last touch, is I'm just adding some prills to the tag just to give it a little more interest.
Don't you mean dots?
Dots? No, prills. I totally mean prills. So there's that one. There's the prills there. Just to kind of give it a little more interest. And this will dry clear. Most of you know that it will dry clear, but some of you who don't, it dries clear. So don't worry about the glue.
Miss Nelly says, I'm always up for supporting other artists.
Heck yeah, man. All of us are. I would think every single one of us here are into that. Yes, ma'am. And what an honor it is to have my best friend here tonight. Oh my gosh, guys. For some of the newcomers, Miss Ryan is my best friend of 28 years. She is here tonight. This is her first time coming. I told her about my lives, I think last week or something, a week or so ago. And she said that she might come to one, and here she is. She followed through.
Yeah, Aunt Ryan.
Yep, Aunt Ryan's here.
Hi, Aunt Ryan.
It's an honor. Thank you for coming. Thank you for spending some of your time tonight with us. That's amazing. I'm so glad you're here. I'm from Arkansas, everybody. So of course, Miss Ryan, that's where she's at. And her kids are my godkids too. So yes. So her kids are like my kids.
Miss D said when someone subscribes, I try to do the same.
Oops.
Same favor back. Same FAV back.
Same favor. Yeah. She tries to do
each other.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Miss Nelly said that's so awesome at Ryan Crawford. And Miss Ryan said, hi Tanner. Love you all. Hi. Love you all.
I must have not glued that flower down, guys. Because yeah, it was moving. And as you've seen, nothing is moving. So I forgot to glue that little bugger down. He's glued down now. What? Okay. Almost done. Like I said, almost done. I'm trying to do this quick too, guys. I am. I swear to God. I swear I'm trying to do quick. Because we need to move. Because this is the longest live we have ever done. We have never been on live this long before. This is a super long live for us. So I'm trying to get this last little bit of funsies here.
Hey, Jeff.
What's up?
Tanner would like to tell you something.
We already packed up the shoes.
Oh, the shoe. It's already been packed up. Okay.
So I've been keeping it in my mouth.
What? Don't keep it in your mouth, silly Philly.
It's not like it's dirty. It's been in there his whole life. Miss D said, hi, Tanner.
Hi.
Hey. And this is one of the tags that we created in the beginning that we haven't actually seen for a minute. So just kind of adding some prills to that and just kind of do this. And it really is no rhyme or reason to it, guys. You just get some of the mixed media or the 3D matte gel and you just kind of go with it. I just dip it right into the jar. I don't even mess with, trying to be too neat about it. You know, I just dip it right in. Go right in. Dig in. Dig right in. It won't, it's not going to hurt it any. So just FYI. So there's that one. Make sure we've got it all in there. Yep. Okay. Okay. There we go. There's that one. That's our 5th tag. And now our final tag. So we can all probably go do better things besides watching me.
Miss Tiffany said, "Oh my God, that's so funny." Tanner said that Abby recently lost a tooth, and she told me she was sucking out the blood from it. Wait. Hold
That's
on.
kind of that's what Tanner was doing. He actually, when he first came up and showed them to me, that's what he was doing. He was kind of sucking on it. That's funny you say that.
Miss Ryan said Calvin just came in and says, "Hi, Aunt Jessica."
Hey Calvin.
Hold up. There's
What's up?
2 people in the stream that have a daughter named Abby.
Oh, yes, there are. You're right. Aunt Ryan and Miss Tiffany. Yep. It's a pretty name. That's why. It's a pretty name. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think we got it all. Holy moly. I'm sure you're probably tired of listening to me. I mean, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm not trying to be negative. But, I mean, this is the longest stream we have ever done. We have never done a stream quite this long before. 2.5 hours now or something?
Yeah, 2.5 actually.
2.5, yeah.
2:25. 25.
2:25. Yeah. See, that's the longest stream we've ever done.
Miss D said love them.
You do?
Those are really cool looking.
Well, thank you. They're different, right? They're a little different for me. A little less color than I normally do. I normally like to add a little more brightness to them. But
Miss Ryan said, "I'm tired, but never tired of hearing you."
aw, you're so sweet. I love you. Let's see. What was I gonna do? I don't know. It don't matter. They've done
Miss
plenty.
D said, "Love making tags."
I was looking for something and I
I
couldn't
still
find
can't
it,
believe
so
you drew a dragon in 11 minutes.
I'm thinking about adding some dots. What do you guys think? Do you think that would be too much?
Your hair. Miss Nelly said, "Girls, I gotta call it a night. I'm so sorry. My cold meds are kicking in. I love the way the tags came out. They look fab. Thanks, ladies, for the chit chat. XOXO."
Aw, thank you, dear.
Bye, Miss Nelly.
I will see you on the flip side, lady. Maybe we can chit chat here soon. Maybe tomorrow. I'll be available.
Miss Tiffany said, and Miss D said, "Bye and night, Nelly."
Sweet dreams.
Jess, no one said it yet.
What?
I'm gonna wait for someone to say it.
Oh, yeah, no one has said it. Miss Tiffany will probably say it for you. You're going to say it, Tiffany? You're going to say it? You know you want to say it. Have Abby say it.
Yeah.
He wants to say it's his favorite thing to do, guys. Like that's one of his.
Miss Nelly said, I'll be around tomorrow, Jess. Give me a call whenever." Miss Nelly also said, "Yes, girl."
There you go, love. There you go. That's what he was waiting
Miss
for.
Tiffany said, "Jess, I always do the Nouveau drops on a craft mat. I let them dry and then add them kind of like enamel drops."
That I've seen that done. That's crazy. Yeah, I've thought about doing that. I just haven't. Honestly, these Nouveau drops I won in a giveaway. I didn't buy them myself. I won them. So yeah.
Miss Tiffany also said, "Yes, I will say it."
Yay! See, there you go.
Miss Nelly said, "I had to hear it before I called it a night."
All right, there we go. I think that's okay. I think I'm going to go with that for now. I don't think I'm going to add anything. I don't think I can add anything else. I think this is it, guys. This is it. These are all the tags. We made all the tags. We were able to accomplish that tonight. So here are all 6 tags. 1, 2, 3. I know my area is kind of beep, 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 kind of wonky here. But these are the tags that we made right here. Just like that. All right. So those are all 6 tags. Let me move this because this is in my way. So I don't know that you can see all the way down there or not. I think you can, but just in case you can't. There we go.
Miss Tiffany said, "Woo-hoo!" And
there
Miss
they
Tiffany
are.
also said they look amazing. Miss D said awesome sauce. And Miss Ryan said they look great.
Yay! It's official. They look good. Actually, you know what?
Please.
I'm going to add a Nuvo drop in the middle of my metal flowers. Or at least the metal flowers that don't have something in the middle of them. What do you guys think? Yep, I think that's good. Those two metal flowers didn't have a middle like these other ones do, the Tim Holtz ones. So I figure I kind of add that in there. All right, there they are. They are all done. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Be you bravely. Hold on tight to your dreams. Be fearless. Be open to whatever comes next. Never give up. Throw kindness around like confetti. Do your best. Be awesome today and every day. I just added that one in there. Go where your heart takes you. And there is beauty in simplicity, and believe in yourself. And I mean all those words. Those are amazing. I'm always about inspiration. So here they are. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah, I think we're done. Since it's been so long, we probably should call it a night. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming in, Miss D. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you, Ryan, for coming. It definitely was a pleasure having you. Miss Tiffany, everybody, thank you. Thank you so much for your support. It's beyond words. Your support means more. I can't express it. There really just aren't any words to express how much your support means to me when it comes to these lives and everything. I'm going to give a heads up to you. I am a part of a YouTube hop coming up July 20th. So be looking for that. And there is going to be a ton of prizes
Miss Ryan
available.
says you are awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hugs. Squeegee hugs. So yeah, there's going to be a ton of prizes available for the people who do participate in the YouTube hop. So keep an eye out for that in the coming weeks because it's going to be amazing. It's going to be summery. It's going to be awesome. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. You guys have a great night. Thank you. Bye.